My name is Alan Besler, and I am the Regional President for our Central Region. Fidelity Bank Trust mission statement is making hometown lives better. Our mission underscores a dedication to community development. 4-H and Fidelity Bank Trust both embody a deep commitment to fostering community well-being and share a common goal, and that is to enhance the quality of life in our respective communities. What I really like about 4-H is that it challenges my children to step out of their comfort zone to learn life skills that they can utilize for the rest of their lives. Today, I would like to introduce 3 of my daughters that are actively involved in 4-H: Caitlin, Natalie, and Addison Besler. Each of them would like to share some of their 4-H projects with us and tell us about how 4-H is helping them gain the skills to use later on in life.
We are part of the North Fork Cats 4-H Club, and we take part in the Delaware County Fair. I have been a part of 4-H since 4th grade, and I just graduated this year, so it is my last year of 4-H, but it has been a journey and a lot of fun. I've gotten to make a lot of fun projects and got to meet a lot of amazing people throughout those years, and working with heifers has definitely been a lot of fun, and I'm really excited.
I've been in 4-H for 6 years now, and so I still have a couple more years to go, which I'm really excited about. It's given me lots of new opportunities, and I even got to be a counselor for 4-H camp this year, which was something new, and it was so much fun.
So I have a couple different projects this year that I'm taking. I have 2 dairy heifers, this white one here, and then one of these heifers back here. And I also am taking a sewing project that I made out of a quilt. It is a quilt made out of my grandma's t-shirts when she passed away. And finally, I'm taking 2 picture frames with seashells in them that I collected on our vacation to Alabama.
So the projects that I'm doing, I have 2 calves as well, and so both of the more black ones are mine. And so I have those 2, and then I'm doing a t-shirt quilt made out of my grandma's, just like my sister.
This is my favorite recipe because it's my great-grandma's recipe.
So this is my t-shirt quilt that I made with my grandma's t-shirts. These are some of my favorite t-shirts she wore, and a lot of them give me memories of her wearing them. I have 2 different types of squares here, little ones and big ones. So these were based off of the size of t-shirt, so I could get as much out of the t-shirt as possible for the quilt. So I put them all together, and I had to make sure all my corners were lined up. I did a pretty decent job on it. It's definitely improved over my years of quilting. And so that was kind of the process of going about this, and it just takes time and patience.
So I made this t-shirt quilt out of my Grandma Besler's shirts, and my grandma passed away on the 4th of July, and I thought that a flag was the perfect representation to be able to remember that and remember her. Grandma wore a lot of reds, whites, and so I knew that I wanted to use those colors to create a t-shirt quilt for myself to cherish. And one of her t-shirts that I used was actually her 4th of July shirt that she wears every single year, and it's got these 2 butterflies right here on it with this blanket. I'm excited to be able to use it and have it to be able to look back on forever.
For this project, I would like to make healthier meals for my family. So when I take this to fair, I'm going to make a poster of what I learned, and it's going to be called Nutrition Makeover, and it says transform your meals with healthier swaps. And so our old favorite, and then our smart swap, and then on the bottom we're going to write the nutrition values per serving. For our normal meal, we usually use thin spaghetti and traditional sauce. But for our new meal, we are going to use whole wheat spaghetti and a healthier option for sauce.
So I'm creating a project of some display cases for seashells that I collected on our trip to Alabama. So these are the shells that I'm going to be using on one of these, and then on the other one I'm going to do another design to kind of change it up a little bit. So in my project, when I was thinking about how I was going to design this, I was really thinking about what the judge would be looking for. And one of the things that's really important is to incorporate in the design elements to know which ones are good for your project and which ones wouldn't look the greatest. And so when I was creating these, I wanted to make sure that there was movement throughout so that it went from the middle and then spreads out to show some dimension and change. And I also thought about color when I was creating these so that there wasn't just one plain color and it kind of brought out the color of the shells instead of kind of hiding them. And that was really important to create this project to make it look the way that I wanted it to.
A big part of 4-H is keeping records. And so this is the record book I've been working on. So you put a year in review at the beginning and talk about what you've done throughout the year, how you've improved. And then later on, you do a lot of your project stuff. So I can look back on all of the projects that I've done. So like I did this welcome home sign, and I can look back and see how I've done that and how I can improve, or if I want to do something similar to that. And there's just a lot of records in here, as well as a little review on what you did. And so you type up and talk about what you did and how you could have improved on it.